Falcons Today by Chat Sports coming up in just a few moments from right now. Before we do, though, we are closing in on 8,000 subscribers here on the channel, but we need your help to get there. We would love to be there before week one. Currently at 7,587. Subscribe now for all the latest Atlanta Falcons news, rumors, trades, free agency, and more. We got you covered here on the channel. Turn on notifications as well so you never miss a moment. It's youtube.com/Falcons TV to subscribe now. That's youtube.com/Falcons TV. Tyler Jones here with you. Appreciate you joining us on the channel as we look back on the Falcons' 28-12 win over the Jacksonville Jaguars to wrap up the NFL preseason. And a dominating performance from the Atlanta Falcons. And the stats don't necessarily tell the whole story for the Falcons in this win. You may see on your screen right there 2 interceptions by Desmond Ridder, and that might alarm you, but if you missed the game, we'll explain why, exactly what went down, and was a much better game for Desmond Ridder than what the box score would certainly indicate. For me, what I look at with Desmond Ridder was a guy that was under control for the most part. Opened up the game with an interception, and then was able to shake things off. He had 5 straight completions after the interception and was able to get that offense moving. I was really impressed with the way that he was able to move the offense like a veteran. The interceptions, sure, were a mistake. And the last interception he threw was a Hail Mary towards the end of the half, basically equivalent to a punt. So I don't necessarily hold those interceptions against him too much. He was in command of this offense, and they were able to move the football effectively. I liked what I saw from Desmond Ridder. 14 of 21, 185 yards against Jacksonville. And Marcus Mariota there, look, we know that this thing with Mariota is not something that is meant to last very long. And with Desmond Ridder, a guy that won a lot of games in college at Cincinnati, and you did it at a high level there, taking Cincinnati to the college football playoff. It's going to take time. This is not going to be overnight, but he's showing progress. He's headed towards the right direction. And for me, even with the interceptions, I would say that why not look at giving Desmond Ridder the starting job potentially? And I know that all signs point to Marcus Mariota being the starter when this season begins. But something tells me, whether it's Mariota's injury history or if things aren't headed the right direction like we expect with this Falcons team this year, what do you have to lose? Give Desmond Ridder a shot and see what he can bring to the table. If he could possibly provide a spark and lead this Falcons team. A young quarterback with a possible bright future in this league. And I love the leadership from Desmond Ridder, the poise. He acts like a veteran quarterback out there. For me, I wouldn't read too much into the 2 interceptions. I was impressed by what I saw from Desmond Ridder, and maybe we'll see more of Desmond Ridder going forward. So, our pinned comment today. Here's what I want to know. Pick one. Are you riding with Marcus Mariota, the former Heisman Trophy winner, or have you turned the page and you're ready to see more of Desmond Ridder in 2022? Pinned comment, you might get an ad break. If so, take advantage of it and let us know in the comments section who you would like to roll with for the Falcons in 2022. Marcus Mariota or Desmond Ridder. 1 for Mariota, 4 for Ridder. Let me know. Let's talk about the run game for the Falcons now. And the run game was terrific for this team, what they were able to do. 135 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns, and Caleb Huntley, the product out of Ball State, was a big part of that. 19 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown run. 4.5 yards per carry, a 21-yard long. I liked what I saw from Caleb Huntley. And this Falcons team still trying to figure out their rotation of running backs at this point in time of what they bring to the table. And Huntley, I think, did enough to be a part of the conversation, to possibly be worthy of getting more carries in 2022 potentially. We'll have more on the running back situation for the Falcons in just one moment. But before we do, get a great deal that we are offering for Falcons fans right now. It is the red and the black Falcons polos, and it looks classy, folks. I mean, you could wear this in the office or on the golf course, or maybe you're just cheering on your favorite team at home. We got a great deal that we're offering right now. These polos, the two-set polos, are 40% off today only, while supplies last. Get yours now at chatsports.com/Falcons Polo. You don't want to miss out on this deal. It's a great combination. The Falcons colors are so good, folks. You got to get these while you can. 40% off today only, the two-set polo at chatsports.com/Falcons Polo. Let's talk about Tyler Allgeier now. 8 carries, 26 yards, and 1 touchdown run for Allgeier out of BYU. And the yards per carry for Allgeier, not hot, 3.3 yards per carry and a 12-yard long. But what I look to with this Falcons team is trying to establish that number 2 running back behind Patterson. Who's it going to be? And what we saw today in this game, Tyler Huntley was far and away the best running back of the game for this Falcons team. That he made his case to be that number 2 running back. It wasn't close with the next guys after him. So if this is the direction that the Falcons want to go, Tyler Huntley, I thought, was far and away better. The Falcons' run game was good, but it was clear that Caleb Huntley was that guy, that he was far and away better than everybody else. And here's the thing. In today's National Football League, everybody knows this, that you can't get away with just one running back. Patterson is not going to be enough on his own. You have to have multiple running backs just to be able to take on the load management of the running back position in the National Football League. And so if Patterson can get some help from a guy like Huntley, potentially, I think that's a huge positive for this Atlanta Falcons team to possibly get that run game established and see where things go from there. So I did like what I saw from Caleb Huntley. Really good, 19 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown. Far and away the best running back the Falcons had. How would you grade the Falcons' performance today? I think that as much as this offseason has felt so down for the Falcons, today was a step in the right direction. There was a spark of confidence. There was things to get excited about with Desmond Ridder and the run game and those things. There were some positives. I liked what I saw from the Falcons today. I'd give this an A personally. How would you grade the Falcons' performance? Let me know in the comment section. Type A, B, C, D, or F, and let me know in the comment section below. We have the best Falcons coverage on YouTube, and it's going on all year long here on the channel. So hit that red sub button now at youtube.com/Falcons TV so you never miss a moment of Falcons Today as we cover this team's news, rumors, breaking news, and everything in between. We have you covered here on the channel. Subscribe now so you never miss a moment. Turn on notifications as well at youtube.com/Falcons TV. So last thing before we go, special teams might be the best unit for the Falcons. We saw the blocked punt that occurred and led to a touchdown, and that was exciting. I mean, that was cool. But, I mean, that's not great when your best unit is your special teams. I know that people like to get analytical and say, well, special teams is 1/3 of the game. Yeah, but it's far and away the least important third of the game. And for that to be the best unit, that's concerning. I guess it's a positive that it's a good group. I mean, sure, but, man, it's not a vote of confidence when that's the group that's leading the way for this team. Before we go, week 1, just around the corner, we are going to be covering it here on Falcons Today, counting you down to kickoff. Who do you got, the Falcons or the Saints? Week 1. If you're riding with the Birds, type ATL. If you think New Orleans gets it done, Jameis Winston Company, type NO. Let me know in the comment section. ATL for the Falcons, NO for the New Orleans Saints. Now, this is my first time here on Falcons Today. It's been a pleasure bringing you this post-game recap. You may be wondering, who's Tyler Jones? Well, follow me on Twitter, Tyler Jones Live. Would love to hear from you guys there. first 10 people from today's show that follow me, I'll follow back, and I'll see you sometime soon around the corner. Appreciate you joining us here on Falcons Today. We'll see you next time.